Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be discussing The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. And before I get started, yes, I am in a different place. This is not the usual scenery you see. I'm currently at the beach because I thought I was not going to be filming while I was here, but I finished this book in a day, so I had to film my review because this book, you guys, was so good. It wasn't as good as Becky Albertalli's other book, Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which do have a book talk on. You can go check it out if you want to learn more about that book. And that was one of my favorite books of 2016. Like, it's so good. And I'm also very excited for the movie. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. But I was very excited when I heard she was writing another book that may or may not take place in the Simon universe. But this was really good. I really liked it. Like I said, I read it in a day because Becky's books are just really quick and easy to read, and they're so simple. I'm a sucker for simple writing, and her books are just so simple writing, and it was glorious. I loved it. I can't tell you much about it because honestly, I went into this book not knowing much, and I feel like everyone should read this book in that way. Don't look up summaries or reviews, just go into it with a blank mind, and it's great because you just learned so much, and it was glorious, and I loved it, and it was just really, really good. Not as good as Simon, because that book is bae, but I still had a really, really fun time reading this book, though. So if you haven't read this yet and you don't want to be spoiled, I will leave right now, so bye, non-spoilerly people! Okay, whoa, it just got really dark. I am sorry. This lighting in my room is really weird, and it's getting on my nerves. So this review is going to be short and quick, since I am at the beach with my family. So this is going to be short, okay? But, I gotta talk about Molly, our main character. I really liked her. I didn't like her as much as Simon, but I feel like I related more to her because, you know, with Simon, it's like, here we have teenage gay boy, and I'm just like, oh, I can't really relate to that because I'm not gay and I'm not a boy, but I still love Simon, but it was harder for me to relate what he was going through. But with this book, on the other hand, Molly, she gets me. She gets me so much. And while reading this, I was like, just so surprised that I could relate to what she was going through. Because I feel like I've never really read a book where I could really relate to someone love-wise. Because I've never been in love. I've never been kissed before. I've had a lot of crushes like Molly. And I've never been rejected, but I've also never asked someone out, and I just really understood what she was going through with having all these crushes, because I understand what that's like, because that's how I was back in elementary and middle school, because that was just the thing. Everyone had a crush, and if you didn't, you were looked at funny and weird, because just everyone liked people, and I've realized now that I'm older, most of the guys I've said I've liked, like, I did it. I just said that because that was the thing, and that's still something that happens today, which is terrible. Like, you shouldn't say you like someone because you want to fit in. Like, no, I hate that I did that, but whatever, we're not going to talk about that. I just understood Molly's, all of her crushes, and oh my gosh, when she started talking about how I can't remember who she was having that conversation with, but they were talking about how she's never asked someone out, so technically she's never been rejected, and I was like, girl, same, like, I got that. And even with her weight, I understand what it's like to feel self-conscious, because I'm not skinny. I'm not Victoria's Secret model size, and I used to be really self-conscious about my body and be like, oh, no one's ever gonna love me because I'm not skinny and I don't have a pretty face, blah, blah, blah. But definitely over the past year, I have grown to be more comfortable with my body and how I look, and I love who I am. And it was just really nice seeing Molly in those few moments where she felt so beautiful, like at the very end at the wedding where she's wearing her dress and she looks all nice and she felt so good, and I was so happy for her. I really do love Molly. She's fantastic. I really love all the people in this book. They're wonderful human beings, especially Reed. Oh my gosh, Reed is my dream boy. Like, yes, I have a lot of crushes on fictional boys and girls, but Reed, he really is my dream boy because he's such a nerd, and he has like short curly hair and glasses, and just, oh, he's so beautiful, and I love him. I want my own Reed. Like, this is the first fictional boy where I'm just like, I I like really want to date you, because I'm gonna be honest here, I say I love a lot of fictional characters, but honestly I don't want to date most of them, because no. But Reed, I want my own Reed so bad. I just want a boyfriend. I want someone to like me. I'm just like Molly. I just want someone to love me, honestly. But Reed, I love Reed and Molly's relationship and how it was so, and I knew it the moment when he showed up, and you know, they're talking, they're having a good time at work and everything, and then texting and everything. I knew that she was gonna have a crush on him, but she was all like, oh no I don't, and I was like, yes you do, and then she did, and it was so cute. I knew she was never gonna end up with Will. I did not like Will. I was not a fan, but I was surprised when he said that he liked Mina. I wasn't like 100% surprised, but at the same time I was like, wow, didn't see that coming, whatever. But I never wanted Will and Molly to be together, because I was like, Reed for the win, obviously. And I really liked Mina. She was really cool. And oh my gosh, it was so awesome when they said that she was pansexual, because I've never read a book with a pansexual character before. And I was like, there's so much representation in this book. I loved it. Like, she's a pansexual East Asian. Like, that's awesome. And then we have Cassie, who I assume is a lesbian. That's how I read her as. And then we have, there are two moms. They have two moms. One's a lesbian, one's bisexual. And I was like, it was just, it's so beautiful. I loved it so much. I've never read a book with so much representation before. And I loved it. It was beautiful. And it was amazing. And I wanted to cry, because it was just so wonderful. Because representation is important, and I really appreciate Becky for including all this representation. It was glorious. But oh, I loved the wedding at the end. It ended the book so well, and how they're all at that table together talking. It was so good. It was so good, because everyone was happy and in love, and I loved it. I loved it so much. It was the cutest thing in the world, and Abby was there. I loved seeing Abby again. That is my girl. It was just really cute, and I really, really liked it. And I think that's all I have to say. I would say more, but I want to finish up. But thank you all so much for watching this book talk, and I am Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video soon, so I will see you then. So, bye! Yo!